All right, let's go over some of the features of the 18-foot tilt trailer. I want to show you how everything works on it. We'll start out with the front and how we actually tilt the trailer to get it prepared for loading the vehicle. Unlatch the safety pin that's on the hook right here. There's a second safety pin right here that we pull out, and then we undo the latch. The trailer deck is balanced to where it will start tilting on its own. Sometimes you have to help it. This case right here, I'm going to give it a little bit of assist to get it tilted up. If you'll notice, there's a cylinder underneath that is really what I call the gravity tilt cylinder. What that does is cushion the blow of the up and the down to make it a soft landing either way you go. And also, if you'll notice, it holds the deck in place. So when you back your car off, the deck won't jump up and hit the front of your car. The other thing too, of course, is it makes it where you can go get in your car and drive up without having to hold the deck up. So that's how that feature works. While we have the deck tilted, we're going to look at some of the other features underneath the trailer. If you look underneath, one of the fine features of this trailer is the torsion axles. Torsion axles allow the deck to be lowered down to a very low level. The other advantage of torsion axles, of course, is that there's no springs involved. And if you do have a flat tire or a bearing go out, you can limp it in by just taking one of the affected wheel off. If you do have a flat tire or a wheel bearing go out, for example, you can just pull that wheel off and you can pull it on in because without the springs it doesn't drop down and drag the hub on the ground. Each one of the hubs and each one of the axles has brakes on it. They're electric style brakes, and included with the brakes is the brake battery and this quick disconnect, so that in case your trailer does become disconnected from your tow vehicle by accident or something like that, it will pull that pin out, and that will shut the brakes on your trailer or makes your trailer stop automatically. So that's a nice feature of it. You have what they call a Bargeman plug right there, the hook to all of your electric, and when you've got it plugged into your vehicle, which most new vehicles, including in the half-ton pickups, have that already installed. So that plug right there will allow you to operate your brakes. It allows you to operate the lights on it, and it also recharges this battery right here. Spare tire rack, and there is a spindle that comes with it that screws into that nut right there that holds your tire on, and that's where your tire will lay out of the weather and secured from thievery and whatever, because they can't see it there. Also, we have on this trailer these two side storage compartments up front that are underneath the deck, so that you have a place to store your straps and your chains or whatever tools that you might want to keep with your trailer. This trailer features an optional item that we have had installed on this particular trailer, which is the battery case for holding your battery that powers your winch. And that brings us to the winch post that comes with the trailer, which is also removable. If you want to, you can leave this off so that it allows you to pull your car a little bit further forward onto the trailer, or you can put it on there with your winch, or you can have your winch on there and you can take your winch on and off to prevent it from being stolen or something happening to it. So we're going to put that back on there. It's just got a quick disconnect pin right there. Trend like I'm a car, you walk up on it, as you drive up on it, that deck's going to start going down. And then once it gets down, of course, you can position it where you can actually relatch it just like that. Put your safety pin in it and your other safety pin to secure it where it won't be tilting on you while you're driving down the road. This trailer is also equipped with optional stake pockets and the side band. A very handy accessory that we added onto this particular trailer because it allows you to put sideboards on the trailer if you want to haul other things beside cars. Another advantage of this is that it gives you this rail up and down to protect your trailer from damage that you hit, go around a corner too tight or somebody hits you or something like that. It gives a little bit more protection to your trailer. And it also gives you an additional place where you can tie down your load to anywhere along the trailer that you choose to do so. One of the best features about the trailer that I like is the fact that you can take your fenders on and off fairly easily. It's a matter of undoing these two wing nuts right here, and we'll undo the wing nut. And we'll lift up the fender just like this, and then you can set it off. That allows you to open up a car door if it's a real low car. Most cars, the door will open above the fender because the fender's only 12 inches from the top of the deck to the top of the fender. So most regular cars, you will have no problem. You won't even have to worry about taking the fender off. But sometimes a Corvette, some of the lower street rods and everything, you will have to pull the fender when you're loading and unloading the car so you can get in and out of your car. We have standard features on the standard equipment on the 18-foot, well, all of the tilt trailers is 8 recessed D-rings so that you can tie either to your front end of your car and the rear end of the car, or some people like to strap their tires. The light's protected in this boxed in frame right there so that you don't have to worry about them easily getting knocked out during the loading and unloading process. And the lights are very interesting because your clearance markers on the side, the amber one and the red one, whenever you're turning left or right, the blinker lights will cause those to blink also, so you have a clear marking on it when you're making a turn with it. And I like the steel rims. I think that they're very durable and they hold up real well. And the other thing that we have is the quick lube hubs on there. To lubricate your hub, you just pull that little rubber plug out right there. I don't have a screwdriver with me, but you can pop it out. There's a Zerk fitting right there, and you can grease your hub to keep your hub lubed up. You don't have to do that very often, but maybe once a year or so you might want to do it, depending on how much you're driving with the trailer. We also equip this with the optional Goodyear Marathon tires. They cost a little bit extra, but they are a very nice tire, and they are a C-rated tire, which is C-ply rating, which gives you a good wear factor on it and it gives you a pretty tough ride. This trailer is rated for a load capacity of around 5,000 pounds. The gross capacity, or the GVW as some people call it, is around 7,000 pounds because it's got two 3,500 pound axles under it, so you got a 7,000 GVW. And with a 5,000 pound net capacity, you can haul just about any standard car or hot rod or street car that there is. If you're hauling heavier diesel trucks or other vehicles like that, you might want to consider going with a heavier duty axle, which we certainly have as an optional feature. It's built very simply with one pivot point on it where it tilts, and that pivot point is right between the wheels, and that's where your trailer bed balances on. There's no locking of axles or no sliding or any of that to get your deck to tilt. It just tilts on that one pin right there, which is a very simple engineering with almost no moving parts except for the two pins, one on each side, that it tilts on. The nice thing about the tubular structure is that it gives you a little bit lighter trailer, and also it gives it more strength. You don't have to use heavy channel iron or angle iron like that to build the trailer with when you're using the tubular steel. The trailer comes equipped standard with a 2,000-pound fold-up tongue jack, which works very similar. Just crank it down like that to get it off. Comes with a 2 5/16 coupler for your trailer hitch, and if you'll notice, it's a very sturdy frame with the two side cross members and the center piece there. So it's a three tubular steel construction. So if you do jackknife it or something like that, it's probably not going to damage it very much.
My name is Timothy. You just heard Randy speak in detail about these trailers. Give us a call right now at 1-800-970-1977. We'll be able to help you out, answer any more questions about these trailers that you may have. I'm going to let you know firsthand, these trailers are extremely dependable, and they're nice, and they're worth every penny of your investment. If you want to be able to haul some stuff around or take care of your vehicle, your nice vehicle, Tilt Trailers is the best way to go.